Hi everyone, welcome to another Starcraft 2 video. This is a PvT versus the Ketroc. If you look at his videos, and I've watched quite a few of them, kind of sucks. That's why he probably has a barcode account, so people don't know it's him. But once I saw Ketroc, I mean, obviously he could be a guy who's a fan, and it's not really him. But once I saw his build order, I'm like, I know what you're gonna do. So he's the guy that does the mass Raven shit. He bears it up versus Protoss, I guess, to defend a Blink Stalker all in. Get some tanks, maybe Widow Mines, I don't know what the fuck he is. But I watch mostly his TVZs. So I already had this is the only time I'm gonna do this, and this is called metagaming, people, where you see your opponent, you know what they're gonna do, and you counter it. So I'm like, okay, so Ketroc is definitely going to CC first, and he's gonna eBay block, and then he's gonna get a planetary fortress. I mean, I already know all this because I've watched enough of his videos. This is kind of why. That's the one problem with streaming and being very popular. Like, you're gonna lose ladder games because people don't know what to do. So I'm just scouting. I'm already expecting CC first. And if it is CC first, then I'm good. But he did get this gas. So I'm thinking his logic is by getting the gas first, it might make people think Proxy Reaper, but I'm like, no, you're Ketroc. You're full of shit. Like, this is just, I guess, get the planetary out faster. He adjusted his build. And I knew the CC was coming in. So I was just kind of like that. And he sends this. I'm like, huh. So I'm like, okay, this is a little different than what I normally see, but he's waiting for the barracks, I guess. So I'm just doing I do the whole zealot thing and then I cancel it. But I'm gonna assume this probe is always there to check. And if it's not there, he'll be sent back. This will be cancelled. Whatever, but I definitely did make it. And one thing about Ketroc is he doesn't fucking scout your base. So what he does, and what the fuck? Did this die? Yeah, I guess I killed him with the, I don't know. What was that? Oh yeah, my probe. Attacking. I was being a Jew. So that's delayed. So he's getting the eBay. And I decide, okay, Mr. Ketroc, you are doing this Raven bullshit. Maybe Banshee into Raven, I don't know. So I'm just gonna warp present drop into your main and win. I just have to make sure I know he's gonna get turrets because he knows the timing of oracles. So he's gonna blind turret. Because his build is focused on getting gas, so he doesn't give a fuck if he wastes shit on turrets. He just needs to first defend versus like some all-in push, and with Planetary Fortress that's gonna really help. He knows the Oracle comes first here. So, but one thing that he doesn't do is scout. He's smart. He realizes, you know, I don't have double meals coming in. I want to get as much as I can. So I'm just poking with this. This is just a fake out. So I still got my Nexus, just in case for some reason I get super unlucky and don't kill him. But this is kind of all-in-ish. Like, so it is kind of surprising that he didn't get that. There's no work prison. I actually throw in a 5th Icon Booster just to get this out. Eventually, I'll throw in a 5th gateway because I'm not really warping shit in. course, I can get Observer if he does Banshees first. He needs random stuff. So he does get the 3rd CC, and now this guy, no joke, but with this shit, he's got into High Masters. Like, this is just his diamond account. But, you know, he has about the supply block, maybe he's a little rusty. So this is up here just in case. And I'm just like, okay, take a look into this. And I'm just gonna kill the bunker because I think I can kill it before the SDs get there. And even if he was able to repair it, I would just back up and kill shit. That was just to ensure that I don't have to worry about it. And that was all you have to do if you're Protoss versus Ketroc. Just more Prism in his base, and there's no way he can deal with it. Because he has the Widow Mine production. This is to defend versus, you know, like Stargate up the middle. Like, yeah, like this is fortified as Planetary Fortress, and he's gonna have Widow Mines here if you try to blink in, and so blink timings come a little bit later. So, you know, this is probably going to be a factory, and this is going to be an additional CC for more macro. So yeah, that's what you do if you see Ketroc in your Protoss. If you're Zerg, you'd want to just go Mutalisks and Swarm Hosts, and use the Swarm Hosts to pick off the gas geysers, so we can't get a lot of Ravens out. You know, because he can just repair the Planetary Fortress. It's going to be buffed up. I don't know if you research something. So, yeah, but in this case, he just Warp Prism at his base and auto wins, so that's why this doesn't work versus Protoss. And even, I mean, I would have found an area where, I mean, if he put a whole bunch of turrets to deter this, he would just be so far behind, I would be able to, like, quadruple expand, and I would just stop his 3rd base from going up, and just have him mortars and stalkers and shit. I don't want to get Templar versus Ravens because Ravens can kind of dodge it pretty easily, and it costs a lot of gas. So even though stalkers do, the PDD fucks them up. If you get enough, you can just DPS through it and then just kite back if he throws in Seeker misses. So that's what you gotta do. This is Ketroc. Just kill him by getting into his main. I mean, that's pretty much it. Don't do Baneling busts if you're Zerg. He's gonna focus your Banelings with his Planetary Fortress, and you'll have a bunker back here and a nice wall, barracks, and weird shit if he senses that. So, Zerg, you can just macro and do the Meatless Swarm Horse shit, or I don't even know. You can't really get into his base on time. This comes a lot quicker. This is at the, I don't know, what time was that? I mean, I already planned this ahead of time. I always said if I ever face Ketroc, I'm gonna work this into his base. He's not gonna stop. And this is at least 2 months ago, but I never faced him until now. So when I saw it, I was like, sweet. So he's at like high diamond MMR when this the prism comes out, and he gets warped in around the 7-minute mark, I think. I actually cut workers to start it. What Ketroc doesn't do is he doesn't react fast. So he wins by like being super creative and innovative. He's the most creative player in the history of this game. Like he does like on overgrowth at the 3rd, you proxy Planetary Fortress with a tank to. He'd probably utilize a tank here and fuck this up too, maybe versus Zerg. I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. But you know, you can all creative as you want. But if people know what's going on, it's like I already had map hacks. but I don't. I just know Ketroc, or at least his build. Okay, until next time. Peace out. Once he gets enough ravens out, you pretty much lose. There's no way to defend it. Because he also had battle cruisers, and even if he had tempest, he could just secret miss him. So that sucks.